It's happening again. Drivers hit with rocks on Interstate 35.
It's a warning for anyone who travels from here up north to Waco or Dallas. KXAN's Alex Capriello spoke to a local city leader who was hit in Temple just weeks after a woman was killed there.
There's glass all over the inside of my car on the passenger seat. Luckily on my side, I didn't get any glass in my face.
Bastrop City Council member Deborah Jones considers herself lucky. Her car, not so much.
You can just see how much damage it did.
Jones told me she saw a rock about the size of a baseball falling from an overpass and onto I-35 in Temple.
I could see something coming off the bridge in front of me, and before I realized what it was just right in my windshield.
Temple PD wasn't able to track down the falling debris. Jones said this accident is strikingly similar to another story she's heard.
As soon as it hit my windshield, I thought of a story I heard a couple of weeks ago on the radio of somebody driving through Temple and getting killed by a rock going through their windshield.
Just last month, a young woman was killed when someone threw a rock onto I-35 and hit the car she was in. The suspect responsible for her death still hasn't been caught. Jones is using her experience to warn the police and prepare other unsuspecting drivers riding through the area.
Hopefully they'll catch whoever's doing this.
In Temple, Alex Capriello, KXAN News.
Jones says the rock that hit her car came from an overpass just southwest of Temple. Police are still investigating who threw the rock off the exit 305 on I-35 in North Temple, where a young woman was killed. The two locations are about 10 miles apart. Austin police investigated rock-throwing attacks here 3 years ago. Officers said they took almost 100 rock-throwing reports between June of 2014 and August of 2016. Many of them happened on the lower deck of I-35, just north of downtown between Manor Road and Airport Boulevard. Police ultimately connected most of these cases to Pat Johnson. They said he would often call 911 and show up at the scene after someone was hit with a rock on the interstate. He is now serving decades in prison.